If you're thinking about reaching out to your ex after a breakup, your instinct can work out against you, especially if she was the person you consider having a future with. You start calling her, texting her, begging to have a conversation with her, and go back to how things were. You literally would do anything to keep her in your life. But it's not going to work that way because the timing, your mindset, and the energy you give off happens precisely at the time you need to stay very strong and emotionally healthy as well. This is when you need to enter the no contact rule. The no contact rule is when you cut off communication after a breakup. No texting, no checking their social media, no accidental like, just distance. So applying the no contact rules has two benefits here. First, it helps you reclaiming your power over the relationship. The second benefit is precisely why you should do it, and it's about giving her space to miss you and reevaluate your value. If your ex is constantly in contact with you, she doesn't fully grasp the idea of losing someone like you in her life. Think of it like this. No contact is the silence that speaks value. You being mysterious, grounded, and focused on yourself, which is exactly what triggers curiosity and attraction again. Now you may be wondering, how long should I go no contact? I personally don't think there's any rule to this. The only thing I would always recommend you doing is focusing on your well-being and mental health first. I've been through it myself and it's pretty hard to do. And to be honest with you, I felt and learned the hard way. But if I had to reveal how long you should go for no contact, I would say as long as your ex does not feel the need to reach out to you again. So it is probably the hardest thing to do, but you have to be mentally prepared to never talk to her again. Why? Because during the no contact period, she has to see a different, more polished, and better version of yourself. Not the beta version, but Mr. 2.0. So these are my idea or green flags on when to break a no contact rule. Number one, you've completed at least 30 days of no contact. Anything less than a month means you're likely operating from emotions, not logic. She still holds a special place in your heart and most importantly, your mind. You already think about her nonstop, whether you are at work or having drinks with friends or just being by yourself at home. At this point, you're still waiting her text messages and calls like it's payday. So you're still vulnerable and will do anything to make her make the first move. Number two, you've genuinely leveled up. Let me tell you a secret. The best way to make a woman come back in your life is by making sure she sees what she lost by breaking up with you first place. So what you have to do is working on yourself. Have you been hitting the gym lately? Have you been working on yourself? Focusing on your career maybe? How do you use time to your advantage? Are you seeing new people? Are you just waiting around hoping she'll come back? She might never come back again, so instead of patiently waiting, you're better off becoming the guy she can't even fathom having in her life. Three, you have to accept the idea you might never get her back. I know it doesn't sound right to you, especially right now, but this right here is key. Detach yourself from the outcome and start living for you. You have to experience life by creating new memories. She might be with another man right now. That guy might be breaking her back and do things to her body she has never experienced before. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna wait until she's done having fun with him? I don't hope so. Number four, she reached out in a meaningful way. A hey or I miss you is not a meaningful message, guys. If she tells you, I miss you, you are not taking the fact of the way this person is behaving in relation to you. She just wants you to get over what happened and trigger your emotions. She has to be held accountable for the situation you guys are in right now. Otherwise, it will be too easy for her to dump you and come back whenever she feels like doing. But if she says something like, I've been thinking about us this whole time and this situation doesn't sit right with me, can we talk? That's a strong indicator she's hoping. She wants to make things work this time, or at least she tries to. Number five, you're ready to lead with value, not emotion. Now that you've leveled up and worked on yourself, you're able to know what you're looking for in a partner. What is she going to bring into your life in terms of value? That's the first question you gotta ask yourself. You have to understand this. But the moment she takes you again, maybe a year or two have gone by, you're probably a new person with different priorities, new hobbies, etc. She expects to talk to the whole version of you. She'll notice how better and well put together you are and reevaluate your value, only to realize she let you slip through her fingers. She now sees you as an opportunity. This is when you gotta lead the interaction with a clear mind, not emotions. Is she going to bring value in your life, or are you just gonna go back to your whole ways so that she dumps you again? Now, if you ask me how to break the no contact rule, I will tell you this. Don't initiate any contact with your ex unless she initiates contact with you in the first place. She has to realize things have changed. You no longer letting everything slide as you used to. She took you for granted from the very beginning, and it has to stop. Let's say she broke up with you, right? You had your heart broken, but you kept it with yourself and understood it's time to level up and be somebody else. Now, before even realizing it, you become that guy. More handsome, more ambitious, more hardworking, more aligned with yourself in every area of your life. Then she sees you glowing, shining on social media, traveling, hitting the gym, and minding your business. Because women always go back to check their ex's social media account. Now she realized what she missed and decides to text you. So these are 4 rules you need to apply in order to properly lead the interaction. Rule number 1, keep it light and non-emotional. I'm not asking you to turn into a robot, but women in general are more receptive to a non-emotional and mature man who's willing to communicate respectfully and properly articulate his opinions. No longer apologies. No I miss yous. Start with something neutral. Rule number 2, be okay with any outcome. At this point, you shouldn't expect anything once she reaches out to you again. Maybe you still have feelings for her, but you're also mentally healthy and grounded enough to be at peace with any outcome. Number 3, don't overtext. Let the door open, and if she engages, you match her energy. If she's distant, back off. As I told you in rule number 1, she has to take you seriously, but on the other hand, you gotta know when to be serious and when to be cool again. Don't overtext. Just be yourself and see what happens. If you wanna joke around a little bit, just do it. My point here is you have to have a meaningful conversation, yet fun at the same time. Rule number 4, move toward a meetup naturally. Now, this is when you make a move. If the vibe is good, don't text forever because you don't have time to waste on useless texting anymore. You are at the point of your life where your time is valuable and she has to see it. So just a casual meeting, like you can text her like, I've been at your area this weekend, want to grab a coffee and catch up for a bit. Something simple as that. Just make it casual. No zero pressure. If she says yes, great. Now she has the chance to reconnect with you. If she declines, don't push. It means you're not gonna waste your time talking on the phone any further. Just move on because you got better things to do. There's plenty of women out there for you. From there, let your energy speak louder than your words. Here's what you absolutely must avoid when breaking the no contact rule: drunk texting, love bombing, begging for closure, guilt tripping or blaming, asking if she's seen someone new. None of this is attractive. It screams insecurity. It screams, take me back, please. It screams, I'm nothing without you. It subconsciously tells her she has power over the relationship, and women will never respect that. Your message should say, I'm good with or without you, but I'm open to reconnecting if it's mutual. Breaking no contact isn't about getting her back. It's about seeing if there's still a spark worth exploring. If there is, great. If not, you walk away stronger, more aware, and more in control of your life than ever. At the end of the day, the best relationship comes from 2 people choosing each other, not out of loneliness or fear, but out of confidence and respect. So, if you're thinking about breaking contact, ask yourself, am I doing this from confidence or from fear of losing her for good? That's how you move like a man of value. Now, drop a comment below and let me know if I can help you in case you're in this situation right now. My name is Faces Attractive, and I'm here to help you understand women's psychology in order to attract the girl you truly want. Until next time, stay focused, stay grounded, and always lead with strength. Peace.